I know, you know, Digger and Godfrey probably got some questions and stuff. You just mentioned real quick though BLM and how you don't fuck with BLM. Could you just touch on that a little bit of why you don't fuck with BLM?
Because anybody who does their research, which a lot of folks don't seem to do, they go to the University of Google, that's about it. If you do your research, you'll find out that back around 2013, 2014, when Black Lives Matter was just a catchphrase, a slogan, the same way not fucking around is becoming a slogan, right? I've heard people say, hey, bro, I'm just not fucking around today, okay? There was no organization. Nobody owned, it was just a slogan. Yeah, I don't care who made it up, but it became, as you know how our community is,
right.
We pass it around, it become a saying, okay? So when that came around in the very beginning, the very first case that I got involved with was a case that happened out in Phoenix to a young man by the name of Romaine Brisbane, who was killed at his front door, and the police claimed he had a gun, but he had some pills in his hoodie. And they tried to claim that he was reaching for a gun. That was the first protest, major level protest that I participated in. And from that point, Black Lives Matter was just a saying. So there was people popping up all over the place protesting these shootings, and Mike Brown, Tamir Rice, all these things happening. Black Lives Matter was a slogan. And we were all out there doing, I was on the front lines of that. You can verify when you look at the Walter Scott situation that happened down in Charleston, South Carolina. Who do you see escorting the mother in? Me. Who's going in with the body? Me. Who's talking to all of the agencies, sitting down talking to the Department of Justice, sitting down talking to get the cameras for the state troopers? Me. I was all up involved in that. When I went to the Emmanuel 9 shooting that happened with Senator Pinckney getting killed, I led 33,000 people across the Arthur Ravenel Bridge. There was no Black Lives Matter organization involved in that. That was brothers out there doing what they could do in the movement, but that was the slogan. Then all of a sudden, when Freddie Gray happened, I'm in Baltimore for the Freddie Gray situation. Same thing. If you go back and look at the video of when Marilyn Mosby's coming down the steps to charge the officers, I'm walking right along with them because I was integrally involved in the negotiations to stop them from burning the goddamn city down. See, this is what people don't realize. There was brothers and sisters out there putting in work on the ground, okay? And then all of a sudden, we get approached by this organization called Black Lives Matter, telling us we can't do what we're doing no more because we don't align with their platform. Now, at the time, I'm thinking, well, I thought we was all trying to get to the same place. What the fuck are you talking about? And when they showed me what their platform was right off the bat, I saw what was going on. And they crucified Umar Johnson for saying it. And at the time, the season we were in, if you spoke about anything against the LGBTQ, LMNOP, XYZ people, all of a sudden, you got hung, you got roasted. So I kept quiet at that time, and I fell back from that particular movement. I'll just go do what I do, okay? And that's when I decided I don't have to do this. I'll run for president. That's what I'll do. If I can get into office, I can use executive authority and create the divisions that we need that can handle police-involved shootings the same way they created the TSA overnight after 9/11. The same way people in Portland don't know that the people who are snatching your ass off the street are because of an executive order that was issued last month by this gold orange creature that's in the White House that empowered the U.S. Marshals, the Border Patrol, and certain military elements to come in and grab you as a threat. That's the government doing that. That ain't no mysterious unit. It was an executive order that made it happen. So I wanted to use executive orders to try to help Black people because Barack Obama didn't. Y'all got mesmerized. Y'all got sprinkly tinkly told, all that stuff. He did nothing for you specifically. Wake the fuck up. So I went that route. And Digger knows that she saw me go for the presidency, but they blacked y'all out like they blacked out 24 other ones of us that y'all didn't even know ran. So I went from the presidency back into music, okay? Started trying to do the hip hop thing again, okay? Maybe we can get that way. Y'all ain't trying to hear that. We got the mumble rappers in charge now. They don't want to hear that. They done took over the industry now. So I had to leave that. So that takes us right back in a full circle. 4 years later, I look at what Black Lives Matter has done. Absolutely nothing. Sat around and collected corporate donations, made sure that they emphasize the LGBTQ agenda over top of the Black agenda. And now what has happened is we still got brothers getting shot in the street, still getting knees put in their neck, still be going up in people's houses and the police getting away with all kind of shit. Where are these people at now? Holding hands and shit and on the goddamn ground and talking about they don't want no strong Black men in the picture. Why not? Because they know what we're going to do. We're going to fix the goddamn situation. So no, I don't align with them. The idea of that Black Lives Matter tell us something that we don't know. We know that shit by now. Everybody know that by now. But once again, what do you see? White folks done co-opted the movement. I see more white folks out here with Black Lives Matter signs. That's just like when Jordans first came out. You will fight somebody over a pair of Jordans until now you see the homeless people with the Jordans on. You know what I'm talking about. You be like, well, goddamn, they everywhere. It's
Right.
it no longer represents the black movements. Not fucking around. NFAC is the movement. That's the streets talk.